To solve a medium level lead code problem, that is zigzag conversion. So it is also the part of lead code 150. So what we are going to do in this problem, we will follow that ECO approach. First I will explain the problem, then we will do the coding part. Coding part will be in Java as I have told, and then optimization of the code if required. Okay, no? That's the thing. That's our whole process. Now what we are going to do in this question, we are given with a string. Suppose in this case it is PayPal is hiring. PayPal is hiring. That is our string. Along with it we are given an int, a rows, an integer is given to us. What we are going to do is we should present our this string in a zigzag manner, and the number of rows will be what is provided to us. So here in this case 3. So let me minimize this thing a little bit so that we can get an extra space. Now, so how we will represent this PayPal is hiring in a zigzag format. So suppose 3 was given to us as rows. So we are going to take 0, 1 and 2. Now we will represent P A Y, P A L I S H I R I N G. So now it doesn't make any sense. Let me draw something. So the zigzag conversion means that the string is represented in this format, in a zigzag manner. Yeah, like this. So we need to print. It is of the similar kind of problems that we have done. We have solved the problems on printing the pattern. We were given that some star pyramid, like we need to print. Just instead of these stars or some symbol, we are given a string and we need to print it in a certain format. So this problem is similar to that set of problems only. So I hope you are getting the what we need to do in this problem. We can take one more example. Suppose suppose we are given that rows is equal to 4, 1 2 3 4. Then what we are going to do is simply what we are going to do is PAY PALISHIRIN, and then G. Now you can see that it is again a zigzag pattern with 4 number of rows. Now this is the whole explanation of the problem. Now we will move to the coding part, the solution part. Suppose we are given with a string that consists of these much elements: A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O. Now we have given the rows as 5, suppose. So what we are going to do, we will just arrange it in a zigzag pattern: A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O. That much only, okay. So it is 0 first, second row, third row, fourth row. Bifurcate it a little bit. Yeah, so this is this is our representation of that what we have done. Now just check in the second row, first element is C. Okay, how we will get the next element G? So we will get the next element G by using we are skipping actually 4 elements, then we are getting to the getting that gth element, no, that g as an element. So how we are getting it? It is nothing but 2 into number of rows, that is given to us, minus I minus 1. What does that mean? Number of rows means what we have given. So 5 minus ith position means the row in which we are, minus 2, minus 1, that is 5 minus 2, that is 3, minus 1, that is 2, into 2 it is equal to 4. So after jumping 4 elements, we will get the next element in our row number 2. And suppose now how we will get our next element? We are again jumping 4. So for going for upward movement, this movement we are going to use the formula 2 into I, that we are going to do. And suppose we are at the bottom of the we are at the bottom of this this pattern, so we can only move upward. In that case, we can only move upward. So for that, in every case we are going to use this formula only, 2 into I. And when we are at the zeroth row, then we can only move bottom, so then we are going to use this formula, and in between we can use both. And one more thing that we need to keep in mind is that that if number of rows is equal to 1, means suppose we are given this is equal to 1, then just we need to put it into the simple format, means just return the string only, we need not to do anything. That is going to be the whole logic that we are going to use in order to solve the problem. Hope you are getting what I am trying to do. Now moving to the coding part.
I have structured this problem a little bit. So, as I have discussed that if number of rows is equal to 1, then what we are going to do is we will just simply return the string. We need not to make any changes in it, as it will be linear only. And in order to store our zigzag conversion, we are going to create a string builder method. So why I'm using this string builder method? Because it is an optimum thing. It is efficient. That's why, basically. Now I have declared all this thing, that index thing and moving down formula and moving up formula, and I have created this boolean. uh, right now, I don't need it, basically. I will tell you when I will need it now. So uh, in the working part, what we are going to do is that suppose while index is less than s dot length, don't forget to put the parenthesis. uh, we are going to append what? In PM we are going to append the character at index position, that PM dot append char char at basically char at index id x. Okay, now if I is equal to 0, or we are at the beginning of the row, then we can only move down. This kind of movement is only allowed. So what we are going to do is, if I is equal to 0, what we are going to do is index, next element that will be in our that will be stored in our string will be index plus is equal to, we will copy this thing, moving down. Index will be implemented by that. Okay. Now, as if as if I is equal to num rows num rows minus 1 means we are at the bottom, so we can only move to the up, we can only move to the higher regions. So what we are going to do, we will do this idx is idx will be incremented by this thing. So our next element will be this only. Uh, will be given by this thing. And in between, if suppose anything is there, what we are going to do, in between something is there, we can move both, uh, we can move both, up and down. So how we are going to know that when we are going to move up or we are going to move down? So for that issue only, I have created a boolean, just like an indicator. It will tell us that yes, sir, now you are moving moving down, and by default I will make it true. Moving down is true. Else, thing is that else if moving down. Oh, what I'm writing it. If moving if moving down. So basically, what this statement is telling that if moving down is true, what we are going to means we are moving down. So we are going to use this thing. Okay, now if we are going to else else means we can either move up or down only. Else we are going to add this thing TRB, and at the end while coming out of this thing, no, uh, this what you can say, this else part, what we are going to do is we will change our this boolean only. We want to toggle between both, that now if we have moved up, now we are going to move down. So in that condition, what we are going to do is we are going to change it. So it will be like uh, moving moving down is equal to not moving moving down. And after coming, what we are going to do is just return the thing. PM was PM was our this thing builder. So PM wait, return PM dot to string. Don't forget to put the parenthesis. This thing we need to do, and I think we will get the solution. So there's some error. Okay, just quickly, I will quickly resolve it. Line number 33 also moving down. I forgot. Okay, one more thing. PM dot append dot char at index. So what is the issue with that? Okay, so from what we are taking the characters? From this we are taking the s dot char at index. No, it will not show me here. Okay, so both all the three test cases are getting passed. That will be submitted. Okay, so it is what it is saying that. So it is, it is getting submitted only. Okay, so I will quickly end it here. Optimization part is not required here because